All right, y'all, what's going on? It's your boy Amillion in the building. You already know indie music major business. We right back, man, live from the 615, man, with the part 2 of politics and music. So again, man, if you followed the first episode real quick, I touched on advocacy that I did as part of being in the Recording Academy Atlanta chapter with the Grammys. We touched on the Music Modernization Act, bill that was signed into law by President Donald Trump in 2018 during his first presidency, and how it affects you as a musician, songwriter, creator, getting connected and affiliated with the MLC, the Music Licensing Collective, man. Again, how our streaming platforms have been withholding money from us as creators, only paying us, the performance royalty side of it and not the mechanical side of the music. So, check that episode out, part 1 of that. Today, I'm finna jump in where, we right back with part 2. I'm finna go ahead and jump into the ELVIS Act, right? Again, we talking politics and music, man. You as an indie music professional, this is some of the major business I need y'all to start getting yourselves in tune with. This is primarily for those of you that are Tennessee-based artists. Again, I'm a Nashville native. I told y'all early on with my history in the episode of introducing myself. I got roots and ties to West Tennessee. The music industry itself has roots and ties to the whole state of Tennessee. If you're not familiar with the history of music itself, right? Music itself, especially any type of black music, urban music, whatever you want to call it. You don't have urban black music without the state of Tennessee. Let's just be clear. You don't got the blues, rock and roll, rap, jazz, a lot of these, man, none of that. You don't have it. Country music too. I mean, let's keep it real, right? You don't have these things without the state of Tennessee. Let's just completely be clear. Shout out to the Jubilee singers, the city of Nashville, as I'm representing with the hat, man, Music City, USA. We wouldn't even have the nickname Music City if it wasn't for the Fish Jubilee singers. They was given that nickname from the Queen of England long time ago. Like long time ago. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother topic, a whole nother conversation. But again, we're talking Tennessee today, and we're talking politics and music, right? So again, it's a part 2 of politics and music, indie music, major business. Real quick before I get into it fully, again, shout out to Money United with Game. You already know they here backing me on this whole thing, man. We here to motivate, educate, and elevate you as an indie music professional. I'm your boy Amillion, the host, songwriter, author of the book, Indie Music Major Business, A Guide to Your First Royalty Check. If you haven't had a chance to go download it on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to and stream your music, go do that right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, Money United with Gang TV, go and do that right now. Check the description, link in the bio. Follow me on Instagram at MUGS_A million. Let's go. We're on part 2 though, man, the ELVIS Act. So again, this is a Tennessee-based situation, man. Governor Bill Lee here, the governor of the state of Tennessee, signed this into law in January of 2024, right? And so I got another clip. Like I said, I'm going to play for y'all on this one right quick, though.
People in Tennessee, in the music industry, than any state in America. That matters to all those involved in this industry, but it really matters to the country. Artists have intellectual property. They have gifts. They have a uniqueness that is theirs and theirs alone, and no one needs to steal it. Certainly not artificial intelligence.
Tennessee celebrated a first-of-its-kind law to protect the state's world-class musicians from AI. The ELVIS Act bans using AI to publish a person's voice without their consent and gives artists the right to sue. Country music artist Chris...
So the ELVIS Act. So ELVIS, of course, is an acronym, right? It is the Ensuring Likeness, Voice, and Image Security. Ensuring Likeness, Voice, Image Security, the ELVIS Act. So basically what this has done and signed into law officially for us that are music creators throughout the state of Tennessee, which Tennessee is the first to adopt this bill and to sign into law. So I will highly suggest if you're in another state and you tune into this, man, you need to be bumping down on your Congress people, bumping down on your governor to make sure that they can do something similar to this in y'all state. If not, adopt the same exact bill to protect you as a music creator in today's timing, man. With technology shifting and doing what it's doing, this is here to protect us as music creators in the state of Tennessee from AI, right? So you've already heard and seen it. It's a lot of controversy on the internet about it. You know, you hear clips of this song or this person speaking and talking, and it's not really them. You find out in the long run, you know, after the fact that it was artificially intelligence, man. Somebody created and used their voice and allow AI to take advantage of their fan base or their people by putting up a fake image of them or even using their voice in a fake way. So again, you know, like what was that, when the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef was going on, you know, it was talks about with the Snoop Dogg feature on the one song that Drake put out in the Tupac verse. You know, those are artificially intelligent verses using these people's voice and likeness on music, and it's not really them, right? So imagine you as an artist, an indie music professional out here putting out music, doing your thing, and you're starting to bubble up and really make a name for yourself, and then all of a sudden, somebody creates a AI-generated version of yourself, your song, your music, and they start making money off of it, taking money out of your actual pocket because they've allowed technology to come through and start taking advantage of people, and even us, again, like I said, as creators. So the ELVIS Act was put into place for here in the state of Tennessee to protect us from that. We can now sue if an artist was to use our voice, our image, our likeness in any type of way through AI, artificial intelligence, you know what I'm saying, via the internet or wherever else. So again, I highly suggest y'all out there, again, that's in another state. If you're not in the state of Tennessee and you're a music creator, you're making music, get with your local officials, find out what y'all need to do to get something like the ELVIS Act passed through in y'all state, man, to protect y'all. Again, that just goes to show you, with Tennessee being the first one to put this into effect, it just goes to show you the power in us coming together as music professionals, us coming together, advocating for our rights in the music industry, right? Politics play a big part in all of that, man. Bills and laws have to be passed as well on our end to protect us. You know, it's no different than when you talk about copyright law. When somebody, even outside of AI, if somebody was to go and record one of your songs without your permission, right? Re-release some of your music without your permission, or use your voice on a song without your permission, you can go and sue them for that. You know, especially if you have a song that you say, you know, I talk a lot about shopping songs around and copywriting music. I mean, well, not copywriting music, but songwriting music, right? When I'm doing songs and I'm writing, I had to make sure my music is copyrighted, registered properly with the Library of Congress, so it's protected by law, right? Therefore, if somebody was to infringe on my music, right, go and put out a song without my permission, or say I'm shopping songs around, like I told y'all, with putting my music on other producers' hooks, you know, putting hooks on other producers' beats, and they shopping around to different artists. So you may have a situation where an artist may not officially contact you and they still go and use your song without your permission. Well, you can't sue them in federal court on a big scale for copyright infringement unless your music is properly registered with the Library of Congress. So you can't do the whole old school that you heard back in the day, oh, I mailed myself a copy of it, or, you know, even some of these new age artists these days, I'm sure a lot of y'all not even really familiar with copyright and not really taking it as serious as you should be. But one day you're going to create the perfect song, perfect idea, and somebody else can take advantage of you and take that same song and idea and go run with it, and they're going to make some real money off of it, and there'll be nothing you can do about it because you didn't protect yourself, you didn't protect your music by taking care of your business. So again, that's just some of the major business when it comes to the politics of music, man. So I want y'all to, like I said, stay in tune on what's happening around you. Times are changing. Technology has came through and really took over. It's AI stuff, you know, it's a catch-22. It's beneficial in some ways, I'm sure, for some people, but for the most part, us as creators of originality, right, really digging deep from within ourselves, telling our own life stories and our own, you know, passions, and getting that stuff out there to the world, man, to create true art that comes from us, it's heartbreaking to see that it's that easy for somebody to be able to come in, generate something through technology, and falsely pretend to be you from a music and creative standpoint, right? So we don't want that to happen to any of us, man. So again, the ELVIS Act is official, was signed into law back in 2024 by Governor Bill Lee, covering the whole state of Tennessee, man. If you're an artist tuned in right now listening to me, I'm live from the 615, the Music City. You covered, man. Shout out to all the artists out there in the M-Town, Memphis area doing their thing. As you can see, especially from a hip-hop level, man, Memphis been on a nice run for a long time, been doing their thing in the game. So, hey, we covered, we protected, man. So, again, if you're in another state, don't sit back and wait, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better make sure y'all contacting the people that y'all need to be contacting to try to get something like this passed in your state, man. Again, it's your boy Muggs Amillion. I'm in the building. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Indie Music Major Business, man. Shout out to Money United with Game. Shout out to everybody supporting, man. Again, find your boy on Instagram at MUGS_A_million. I'm your boy, Muggs Amillion, baby. Let's go, man. I'm here to motivate, educate, and elevate you as a music professional so you can get through the major business of this music industry, y'all. Let's go.